Today's horoscope, Sagittarius August 22nd, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. While your plans may not come together today, it's more likely to be a small speed bump rather than a full-on delay or veto. Today's Sun-Neptune transit makes it wise to slow down, process, and digest. Examine what might be missing in your plans or in your life, particularly along the lines of inspiration. Aim to take time for your heart and head to agree. If you feel deflated or unable to get going today, you may need some rest or a break from your routine. Attempting to push to resolve a problem is unlikely to work out, but pulling back from the situation might. The gap between your wishes and reality may seem more prominent than usual. Later today, the moon moves into your creative and romantic sector, and you seek special ways to enjoy or express yourself. You can be in a good position to communicate your feelings or persuade and delight with what you say. You quite enjoy increased passion for a project or personal interest. Put on your raincoat. Stormy clouds from recent days are still prominent now. A cosmic war has been building in the distant reaches of the universe. This is because the mighty sun, our great luminary, crossed swords in a sharp square with electric Uranus. This means that unexpected changes could be thrust upon you that leave you and your partner running for the hills. Abrupt breakups, sudden fights, and impulsivity could manifest if there is tension beneath the radar. Impending drama and chaos would grow even more volatile if you or your significant other feels threatened or provoked or are not having their needs met. Beware. Sparks could fly at work today. Your chemistry with co-workers or clients could be off the rocker when the moon enters Aries. The lunar energy will amplify your fiery charm throughout today. You could use this to your advantage in sales, pitches, or convincing your co-workers to try something your way. Aside from winning the popularity vote, the bold lunar energy could heighten any flirtiness between you and someone else at work. Make sure you read the room and remain professional if you are considering engaging in lighthearted flirting. You may feel like someone suddenly poured a bucket of cold water on you, scared, shrunken, and more than a little disgruntled. Well, what would you do if someone you loved felt this way? Try to give yourself the same care and turn those feelings into positive energy by inviting yourself back into life. Take yourself on a mission to cheer yourself up from the inside out. This may involve a brisk walk in the sunshine, a fun dance session, or an online shopping trip. Magnified emotions are in store for you. Today's vibrations are forecasting a favorable hand to make things go the way you want concerning your projects or perhaps realizing an affair. You will have control of your professional universe and know how to get influential people on your side to help you get to your goal. In sum, you will be on cloud 9 today, so take advantage of it. It might be the heart of the work week, but as circumstances align on the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life, the timing couldn't be better. This coincides with the moon delivering its monthly work and life balance reminder while the sun is still 2 days away from entering your busy work sector. Although Venus is already present in keeping work and job matters on track, she prefers to use attraction rather than hard effort. There is no reason why you can't find the right balance between work and play. Ahead of the moon's return to your romantic sector tomorrow and right in the heart of the working week, a clash with Venus, the planet of love is going to put a spotlight on your work and life balance. While neither the moon nor Venus have a romantic agenda or are even focused on matters of the heart, this is giving you a chance to prepare for some romantically charged days coming up. Daily Planetary Overview. As the moon enters fiery Aries this evening, expect to feel a surge of motivation and action-oriented energy. This lunar shift brings a dynamic change of pace, filling you with enthusiasm and a renewed sense of drive. It's the kind of energy that gets you moving, and you may notice a boost in your stamina. Whether it's tackling that to-do list, diving into a new project, or simply feeling more inspired to get things done, tonight holds the potential for some serious productivity. However, with all this excitement and vigor, it's easy to get carried away. Have you ever had one of those evenings where you're so absorbed in what you're doing that you lose track of time, only to realize it's way past your bedtime? With this Aries moon energy, that could definitely be a possibility. It's tempting to keep going, but try to be mindful of your limits. Sleep is just as important as productivity, and burning the midnight oil too often can leave you feeling drained in the long run. So, what should you do with all this energy? Focus on what matters most to you. It's easy to feel like you can do everything all at once, but spreading yourself too thin might lead to overwhelm. Instead, prioritize the tasks and goals that are truly important. What are those things that, when you accomplish them, bring you the greatest sense of fulfillment? By honing in on those priorities, you'll be able to channel your energy more effectively. And if you're starting something new, why not invite others to join you? Aries energy is bold and independent, but collaboration can lead to even greater success. Think of it as a way to blend your fire with the strengths of others, creating something even more powerful together. Have you ever taken on a project with friends or colleagues and found that their input took your ideas to the next level? When you're open to help, you might be surprised at how much smoother things can go. Here's another tip: don't overthink it. If you're feeling stuck, sometimes the best thing you can do is take a leap of faith. Imagine yourself jumping forward, even if you're not entirely sure where you'll land. That's the kind of bold, confident energy this Aries moon is all about. When you trust yourself and your abilities, you're more likely to land on your feet and experience those exhilarating moments of success and joy. But with all this passion and drive, it's important to be mindful of balance. While it's amazing to feel so alive and ready to take on the world, be careful not to let that passion turn into overwhelm. Sometimes, the universe will throw challenges your way just to see how you handle them. Maybe it's someone who seems to be working against you or a situation that suddenly throws you off course. Whatever the challenge, it's essential to approach it with grace and calm. These obstacles aren't here to derail you, they're opportunities for growth and learning. If you find yourself facing resistance, take a moment to breathe and assess the situation. Is this a challenge you need to confront head-on, or is it something that can be navigated around? The key is to stay focused on your path and not let minor distractions pull you off course. Have you ever faced a challenge that, in hindsight, actually helped you grow or see things more clearly? Sometimes, those obstacles end up being blessings in disguise. And a word of caution: be mindful of how you're interacting with others during this time. The fiery energy of Aries can sometimes lead to impulsive actions or a desire to show off. While confidence is great, it's important to stay grounded and humble. If you're in a position of power or influence, resist the temptation to misuse that power. People will respect you more for your integrity and your willingness to admit when you're wrong. Have you ever found that showing vulnerability or admitting a mistake actually strengthened your relationships? It's those moments of authenticity that can lead to deeper connections and greater respect. At the end of the day, this Aries moon is inviting you to harness your energy, focus on what truly matters, and move forward with confidence. There might be challenges along the way, but with the right mindset, you can overcome them and continue making progress toward your goals. So, what's one thing you're going to tackle tonight? And how will you channel this fiery energy into something that brings you closer to your dreams? Share your thoughts. I'd love to hear how you're making the most of this exciting energy.